Hey, oh, look at that. I'm super small. Whoops. I knew we were going to miss one thing on here. What's going on, guys? Let me fix that. Let me fix it on the cam. So hang on just a minute. What's up, guys? I hope y'all are good, man. Is this the one I got? No, where is it? There it is. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Hey. All right, good enough for now. I'll fix that later. Anyway, what's going on? Oh, and it's good to see chat, man. It's good to see. It's good to see a lot of familiar faces and a lot of familiar icons. It's a good thing that y'all look the same way I do. Not much has changed in a couple months, huh? It's good, man. Let's see. Let me. I'm gonna pop this out here so I don't miss hopefully that much tonight. We'll get going a little weird, man. Trying to get chat and everything going. So let me throw some shout outs, man. For those that are still certainly supporting, man, thank you guys very much, man. It means a lot, as always. I'm just glad that you guys still enjoyed things and had trust and faith I was going to be able to come back to it. I see some people have put some stuff in here, so I will give you guys a little bit of a we'll call it a life update, but I'll let you guys in on kind of what's going on here before we get started with stream, and then we'll see if we can't figure something out going forward. But anyway, it's good to see these guys here in chat, man. Barrett and Mark, good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming, stopping in. Ace, thank you there for the $2. I'm not sure my alerts maybe worked today. I'm not exactly sure. I kind of had to redo all that since Stream Elements updated. So if stuff doesn't work, I'll just take note, and then I'll fix it for the next time. But anyway, big shout out to you, man. Thank you there for the 2 there, Ace. Appreciate it, man. PJ Studio, what's up, man? Matt Guy, DVD review dude, what's up? Alabama Real Fan of Productions, hey, man. FaZe, good to see you, as always. Yeah, I don't think it was on that one. I don't know this. Think it'll work on this one? Yeah, I don't like it's gonna work on this one. I think I spent all my I spent all my money on the other one, on the other page. Let me go ahead and silence this so I can think for a minute. Then we'll get in here to the game. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and let's roll on over. Hey, there it is. There's the break 19 coming in. There it is. So it came on this one. So thank you there, Ace. Hey. So I just got to put that on the other one. That's not a big deal. We can fix that. So thank you there, man. And thanks, again, as I was saying, man, thanks for all the guys that have renewed memberships over the past couple of months. It's very much appreciated. And thank you guys that y'all are, that y'all have enough faith that we're going to keep doing this thing. A lot of ask, got a lot of great messages have come my way. And a lot of people have reached out, just say, hey, man, thinking about you. I hope you're doing well. And one of those, Justin Ruda, what's up, man? Doc Holiday, good to see you guys. One of the thing is just life itself has gotten extremely busy with 2 kids that are growing and obviously getting involved in more, waking up early. Now mornings are kind of a full swing to get them up and get them going. So staying up late has been pretty much it's been pretty hard to say the least, just to kind of make the late nights work with everything else. So thank you there, and appreciate the $2 super chat. Well, I'm glad you guys came back as well. I guess the feeling's mutual. What's up, Jake? How are you, man? Good to see you, buddy. And what's up, Big Mike? What's up, man? And Geek Squad. Mike Pooh. I saw Marcia Lone Racer and RNG game. Man, good to see you guys back. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us some. But anyway, man, things have just gotten busy. So we are kind of backing up here now that things have kind of slowed down a bit in my life. Trying to figure out a good way to balance this, and also as well as, doing things that have to be done with family, and just trying to strike a good balance on that. One of those things is going to be, I believe I'll still be able to stream, but I think for those, I'm going to do my best to be as active as I can, but in Discord and actually being available and, doing tons of help and, working things out. Like I was hugely involved in skinning and all this other stuff. Well, some of that stuff's going to have to take a back seat for now. So if you're waiting on updated skins and like all this kind of stuff, like you might be waiting a little bit, because I'm going to have to put some of those things off to the back burner so that I can just kind of focus on gaming, have a little bit of fun while I'm here to stream, and try to find that good balance since I'm not, a full-time here. Maybe one day if we get to that point where we can full-time games, then we're in a totally different ball game. But for now, it'll be what it is, and then it will be totally fine. So we'll try to find. Thank you there, Cobra Gaming Creations, man. Thank you there for the 20 super chat, buddy. Appreciate y'all, man, very much so. Alan Crawler's up, man. That's okay, buddy. Now, listen, man, no worries, man. Not a problem, man. Not a problem. I totally get it, man. I understand, and I'm appreciative for everything that you guys have done from now and even past in. So, but at any rate, you know, we're here to do a little trucking passion here in Texas. Obviously, Texas came out. Didn't have much time to showcase anything, and they didn't reach out to me this time because I'd been off 3 months since since Montana. So it was kind of one of those deals where, like, yeah, this guy's probably not streaming anymore. We're not gonna give him a keep, so we'll just move on into the next one. So anyway, regardless, we got some Texas, man. I hope you guys have enjoyed Texas. It is huge. It is big. And it's a lot. It's a lot of mappage. So if you haven't seen it, I'm sure you have. It's been streamed everywhere. Everybody and their dog in the water bowl got a stream key this year. So that was definitely put the word out big time on that. So anyway, we're gonna spend some time driving. But the other announcement that I kind of wanted to dive in a little bit to here in the beginning, especially when we'd have a lot of people here in the beginning of the stream, would be the fact that I am going to we want to designate at least a couple days throughout the weeks that we can have a fully functioning kind of a multiplayer, especially we've got so many states now, Colorado and then Montana. I've still barely driven in Montana, so we may even fly up there and go do a little drive today because I have not hardly done anything in Montana, unfortunately. Hey, Sheldon, thank you there, man. Appreciate that coming a member again, buddy. Thank you, buddy. I'll have to work on those announcements up there. That's yeah, it's kind of a cool look, but it's kind of a little off-center there. But anyway, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Back to first gear member for Mr. Shelton's. Appreciate it, buddy. So anyway, so we'll try to do a little bit of TMP and stuff and get some of those big convoys. I do miss those. Those were a lot of fun. So we'll probably designate a weekend night, either a Friday or Saturday night. That can become that. Maybe something during the week and then, you know, another one. The other thing that I'm going to do, and I kind of wanted to set this up off the front, is I'm going to attempt to be better at not selling you guys something, a mod. If the mod is good, I'm going to drive it and just let that be what it is, but I'm not going to go out anymore searching for that next greatest mod that's going to be the next greatest video, mainly just because I don't know that that's necessarily worth it for what I want to do. I have, in some cases, seen a lot of developers and content guys have stepped away completely and left a bunch of people holding the bag with mods that they paid a lot of money for that they've not gotten updates for. And so that puts me in a very precarious position because if you're buying it based on the fact that I sold it to you, then we got a problem because I cannot deliver on what I sold you. So even though I'm not the creator of that, it is what it is. So so what I'm going to try to do is keep true to the content creation itself. And then we'll and then, you know, if the mod is good and the stuff is good, then I'll show you guys what it is. And then I'll say, here it is. And if you guys like it, you like it. If you don't, it's totally cool. But I don't want to have to go out searching for that next mod. Does that make sense? So that's kind of just where I'm at right now and kind of where I see, especially things with the SCS stuff coming and going. And things will obviously slow down a little bit until Oklahoma comes out. But it's kind of the rinse and wash and repeat cycle. New mappage, everybody gets tired when the 15 cities are done at the events, and then we're back to square one. So, but at any rate, you know, that's all kind of the update, at least as to what's going on now and what I'm kind of looking at into the near future. Things are kind of getting a little more like, a little bit more stable in scheduling, so I kind of know. Like I said earlier, I can't do a ton of like community develop anymore, not like I had. But I do have to throw out a big shout out to Kill 'em and to White Bear. There was a couple of our staff and moderator guys, as well as Sledge, which you guys know him all the way down in Aussie land. Those guys have done an incredible job kind of keeping on top of things, kind of keeping especially the VTC moving with Truckee and that, keeping updates to the drivers, and all you guys have kind of plugged into that community aspect. So just want to throw a big shout out to those guys. Appreciate their diligence in working behind on that and kind of doing the thing. It's been very much appreciated. And there's a good slew of guys in the lounge already just kind of hanging out driving tonight. So if you ain't got nowhere to drive with, then hop in the Discord and come on and drive. So anyway, y'all ready to drive, man? I think I'm about ready to drive. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna pause that up here. Let's go and get rid of that. And Anthony, it is what it is. Hey, you know what? That's kind of sometimes my favorite saying, man. So thank you there, Anthony. Appreciate the Team Canadians. Thank you there, buddy. Oh, I was gonna ruin that. I kind of ruined that for you. But anyway, when you buy mods, it is weird. Yes, it is. Yes, unless they get updated, it's bonus. I know, and it hasn't happened too much, but it has happened some, and I get it. Economical reasons, people may have to pull out of that and actually go get a job. I get it. Sucks, but that's part of the free markets, world on the mods on this thing. So. Anyway, so let's see. We'll make sure we get some shouts. Jay's Game, what's up, man? Blitz, good to see you, man. LRG Trucking, man, miss you two guys. There's Scott, Mr. Coleman, what's up? Good to see my my favorite map guy out there. We'll say that on the topic of mods. What's up, man? Green River, good to see you, man. Texas Two-Step in the house. Nuggies, what's up, man? Wolf Gaming. There was Serpent All. What's up, man? Alex G. Big Jim, that's one in the Elu, man. I wanted to say hey to you guys. I know y'all are up there. Chronic 2802, man. It's good to see you, man. Honcho, what's up, man? Good to see you. But I know, man, it's good to see you too, man. Honcho, man, we were trying to pick up some kind of like cool Alaskan Idaho bush flying, and then we just totally went. As soon as I got all my stuff up, look, Honcho. Oh, is it? Oh, it's in my foot cam. I have to swing every inch. I still got all my flight stuff, so it just got pushed over to the side, man. I have a world of #NotForgotten, man. Jaden Stewart, man, let's see you back on the wheel, man. Enjoy the rest of it. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate the 10 there, Jaden. And very much. And there's Mr. Jersey. Heavy all. Mr. Check is in the mail for 25 months for first gear. #Pink Volvos. That is his thing. Pink Volvos. All right, y'all ready? Let's drive a little bit, man. Feels weird. It was weird. I'll have to timestamp this for everybody. Won't be complaining when they watch this one back. Going, oh, my God, stop talking. There it is. Oh, was Anthony, did I miss another one? Oh, is it coming through? 753 Super Chat. By the way, nice to see me back, man. There it is. You was waiting on me. I know you were. I know you were, man. Oh, gosh. It has been a little crazy. So, all right, let me a little through the mods. Truck and Trailer Tonight are from John. You guys know the Highway Killer. This is the big sleeper on the back of this, the 86-inch or whatever. So I fixed this thing up as close as I could to Truck and Passion. We're actually running the 6NZ tonight from Slav Jerry. So mods, if you want to just put SES forums, you can find it through there. That's easy peasy, and I think it's also in our free mod links in the Discord if you haven't done this. This is the C15 6NZ by Slav Jerry. It's a great sounding engine. There's actually a couple that are really good. Zeemods has got some great updates. Slav's done some great updates, so I'm glad those guys are still at it. So what's up, Big Rich? Good to see you, man. How we doing, convoys? TMP. Quick and easy, brother. Quick and easy. Oh, quick and easy, man. You know what, gamer? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Y'all are here to hear me talk, right? I don't know. Maybe some people aren't. Yeah, because at some point, we've kind of got all the mods covered. You know what I mean? It's kind of the way it is. All right, so let me. So we're gonna do a little world truck, at least for me tonight. We are down in Galveston, and we're gonna resume. So we're gonna cut across the southern side here. We'll get this started back up, and I guess we'll go down and do a little Galveston to San Antonio. Is that where we're going? I'm gonna pick it up. So, hey John, that is the plan, my friend. We're going to be planning on doing, and if this gets a little loud, just let me know. I'll try to keep it down to a manageable level. You know, honestly, I don't really know, Rich. I would like to maybe do one day during the week that's kind of a free-for-all, just to actually get in and enjoy a little bit of, you know, some larger convoys during the week for those guys that might not be able to do it on the weekend. But I'm totally, you know, I'm probably going to be very versatile for the weekdays just between my schedule. But I would like to pin down a day, whether it's a Friday or if it's a Saturday, that we can kind of return back to a weekly convoy at least. That way everybody knows it's coming up and there's no guessing, and it's kind of something that's just already on schedule. You know what I mean? It's good, Chronic. It's good, man. My first impressions, man, it's I feel like I'm going out. Let me pull the engines back a little bit. They're good. It's that bass, man. That bass is riding. So if it's a little too overpowered, let me know. I might can help that at least a little bit. There you go. So I would say, generally speaking, this is probably the most technically deep map that they have. I feel like the vast majorities of the maps they've done recently have gotten extremely expansive. So Montana, you know, we talked about the horizon being very full. This one feels like simulation of the cities, and the interstate driving is way up there. You don't have as much scenery from the mountainside and all the other stuff we had with Colorado and Montana, but what you do is you gather all that and you have these great kind of cityscapes that you actually ride through. So you get the suburbia feel as well as the downtown areas that some of them you can actually kind of like drive into. So, which is interesting because we've kind of had it, but not really like to this scale. So the scale of Texas actually feels really big rather than the roads just taking forever to get from point A to point B. So yeah, they still got a few. They're still going to add some, Willie. They said, I think Kels was telling me they still had more that they were going to add in the next update, which is actually pretty incredible. I think this is where I got to go. I'm using the Apple map thing, and I'm not sure if I like it yet. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, Alex. We got it in here right now. It's not floppy, but especially when you're starting off with a load, you can definitely see it. And every time you get on it and you floor it, you know, it feel it all torque to the right. I've caught myself I've caught myself on the side of the road plenty of times. Oh. So Luke, this is the 6N Z by Slav Jerry. SES forums, you can find it there in the mods and sound section. Actually with all the rest of his stuff, they're all right there. A couple of his favorites, the C15 is probably one of my faves. His ISXs are pretty good, and the 6NZ is really good too. Yeah, I am King Shane. I am no trucker. I'm just a wannabe on YouTube. I mean, I was surprised how quickly the floating gears concept came back. It's kind of amazing of the muscle memory you pick up over, you know, years of doing this kind of stuff. Yeah, I saw that face. Saw he was stepping out. Maybe somebody will take it over. I need to talk to Matt VT, man, because he's doing some of those garages too. I need to talk to him. I tell you, you know, Jeff, one of the Z's that I actually picked up, a while back, man, and I've totally forgot about it, was the ISX EGR. Now I know there's some specs, whether or not that's like an American spec or what, I can't remember. One of those isn't, but I'm telling you what, it's a good sounding engine, man, for like a good clean sound. The Jake brake is still kind of, you know, it's still kind of flimsy, but boy, it's a good sound. Yes, you can, Doc Holiday. So the Trucking Passion skin, let me get to the outside. So if you're familiar with it, so Trucking Passion was a YouTube channel, and the guy usually took everyone out on a, you know, on his little trips and stuff that he would do. So anyway, he's kind of one of those, kind of like the high-strung guy that would do his stuff and would do camera views inside, driving through the different places or whatnot, and then have some storyline behind it. So you can find all of, so this is Frag Doctors, same guy that does a lot of our skins inside the FTG. He's got all of his free mods there, but his Steam Community Workshop stuff. So most of all of his Ruda, some of the Roland 389 stuff, some of all of those skins are all on the Steam Workshop. Just type in Truckin' Passion W900 inside that Steam and it should pop up. And then the Frag Doctor is the artist you're looking for. And I would implore you to go look at some of his other skins for Jon Ruda stuff because they're all incredible. They're like really, really good stuff. So, hey KI, what's up, man? How are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, what's the color? Oh, so this is Jeters. These are the 2018 Jeters. Yeah. Yeah, they're navy blue and white. Hey, what's up, Matt? Hey, Matt. Speaking of you in stream, man, good to see you, man. Have you caught up with Frankenstyle yet and taken all his stuff over? Because he's looking for somebody to essentially give all these mods to, so that they can keep his stuff going. I didn't know if you'd caught into that, man. Might be something worthwhile. What's up, Worldwide? Overdrive for 41 months, man. Appreciate that, Mr. Worldwide. Thank you, buddy. Let's see, there was, God, what's his name? I forgot his name. Did the other custom W900 we had. His was probably the closest interior-wise to being able to do all the blue lights like you can do in what's his name's. But nonetheless, this is still, like, pretty good. So, Bob, you're looking for anything from Zeemods does a interior effects pack. So you're looking for anything like they've got a Freightliner one, a Peterbilt one, and a Kenworth one. 3 different packs, and they do all the sounds, the engines, like the window regulators. All of that stuff is all in there. But if you type in exclamation Zeemods, that'll send you this website, and then you pick up any of those packs. But that's what I'm using today. And you're all right. It does add a lot to it. And he's also got some free air brake sounds, interior sounds. Like, he's got some free stuff, too. It's not all payware, but the majority of it is, so. Henry's, that's it, Minogues. That's it, man. Yeah, Henry's interior on that one was, like, the closest I've found to Truckin' Passions. Like literally, it's almost it, man. And thank you there, JD Ray Ford, man. Appreciate it, man. It's good to be back. Thank you there for the $2 super chat, bud. Thank you, man. That Mac, I've literally what you saw me drive in Montana is what I've driven on stream. That was it. So no, I have not been to the hidden road. I literally only picked up ATS here in the past like 3 or 4 days, just kind of checking Texas out and being like, okay, this might be decent. So yeah, you're welcome, Bob. JMH, what's up, man? Z-Bullet's good to be back, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. What truck do I suggest? It really doesn't matter. You know, there's really some staples that are extremely amazing, and I mean, honestly, between KI's 352 is a really good one. Between that and, I mean, John's stuff is good. If you're looking for, you know, that one truck that you can just grow with, that you don't have to invest and buy a lot of trucks. I know people think the Roland is a lot of money, and it is up front, but I mean, that's kind of the truck that just keeps on giving. So it's another option out there, but I do realize price-wise for a lot of people that's not necessarily obtainable. So my second choice go down would be, you know, Idia Ruda stuff. KI's 352 is an incredible cab over if you like that. Outside of that, I mean, it's, you know, well, my streams is kind of what you got to work with. All right, so we're going to pick up here. I think we're just picking up stupid stuff like stinking pallets again. And then I think we're heading on over to San Antonio is where we're headed. So I think we're picking up outside of Galveston. All right. Any truck will carry heavy loads. Just depends on what engine and transmission you put in there. So, Mr. Matt Munson, thank you, man. Glad to see you. It's glad to be back, man. Thank you for 16 months, my friend. Yeah, Mark, it's good to be back, man. Yeah, Pinka's got some good stuff. It's kind of falling out of date, though. Even though it's still, like, up to date, it's still, there's pieces of it that does look a little bit out of date. I forgot we need to lower this thing. But you're right. Pinka's good for the price. But old Frag Doctor did a good job. He's even got the USA mud flaps on the back. It goes with the skin too, which is pretty nice. It's pretty good stuff. Thank you there, George. Brandon Hicks. Appreciate it, fellas. This truck sounds, engine sounds extremely good whenever you get on it. Outside of it, it sounds, man, meaty. Whew. Wheel pack I have is the 24.5s from Convar. They're on Gumroad. They're, I can't remember. I think these are free. I think they're free. They're a little bit different, a little bit smaller than the 30s, obviously, 24.5s, but they're a little bit better than the Alcoa Smarties wheel pack. They've got different tires and a little more lower profile tires with them too. So they give you that look, custom look, without it like, you know, looking like dinner plates. Everybody hates dinner plates, I guess, but you know. Oh, Colton, I'll have to look, man. I know it's weird, man. Colton's, I'm not sure what's going on there. I know he sold it to Dom, and then he took it back, and then he did an update, and people weren't too happy with it because he took stuff off. So I don't know. I've fallen out of contact with him, so not exactly sure. Martinsky, what's up, man? They're $8. Okay, yeah. And I guess for a wheel pack. He's the one that did the 30-inch like tuner wheels that none of y'all like. That's what he did. Look at that. I've never seen the crazy. We'll do the actual proper thing here. So a lot of people have asked about the torque thing, so I'll floor it and you'll see the truck kind of lift up, and then you let off of it. It pulls the wheel hard to the right. Oh, it's kind of interesting. All right, we'll let this engine sing. There you go. Woo! I'm gonna have to turn that back a little bit. You'll be a little bit loud. So Mac, what's up, man? Thank you there for the 2. I've not seen Jasper's wheel pack. You might have seen me a link on Discord. Oh, I gotta go one more. My favorite trailer mod, honestly, I mean, anything of Bart's is solid. You can't go wrong with anything of Bart's. If you're looking for the most bang for the buck, you can't go wrong with Jon Ruda's trailer pack. You get like 5 slamming trailers. You get 5 slamming trailers for what, like $25 or something? So the price of one of Bart's, you can get 5 of these from Jon Ruda, and they're all really nice and high quality. I'm actually in his, we're actually in his reefer right now. So it's good. All of it's good. And probably the other one, it's good if you like the really heavy stuff. There's a couple of guys doing some good heavy stuff. Pinga and KI have always done good, like big heavy loads and stuff. If you like that kind of oblong heavy hauler stuff, they both got solid things. Oh, the foghorn sounds. Yeah. I mean, I guess. whatever. It is, Scott. What's up, Mr. Jeremy Hart? How are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. Mark, I think these are, yeah, I had to look at these for a minute. I think these are the cheaper Audio Technica broadcasters. They've got a really expensive set, and then they've got a cheaper set. So I got the cheaper set. Oh yeah, Sartana, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I forget about him. Yeah, if you like end dumps, he's got a lot of those, and all solid guys to work with. Let's see, can I? Damn, it's all right. Yeah, I was trying to think who had an old school sound in Detroit. I mean, I know Z did a pack, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Slav's got a few older diesel NTC style, you know, inline engine sounds. I think he does. I may totally be wrong on that, but yeah, absolute sled neck. Yeah, that one in the oh gosh, the Duluth he's got. He's got about 3. The Magnitude Fontaine's all really good. So, all ready for Christmas? Yeah. I'm trying to let it grow so I can trim it. I screwed up my trim the last time, and so the bad thing about a beard is if you keep trimming, you keep screwing it up. So now I just let it go so I could then pull it and trim it back up again where it should be. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm still learning how to do it myself, Jeremy. To be honest with you, man. No, I think we just screened that car. Yeah, I got mine for 15 wheel. That's the first thing I bought between that and the Highway Killer. Lieutenant, so this is the ASP button box. So this is actually the older one. He's got a brand new one that supersedes that now. And it's got the rocker switches for windows, or I guess if you want to, if you want to do stuff like the suspension raising and lifting down and stuff, I guess it does it for that too. So got a little. He's been running some good stuff now. So need some traffic. Yeah. So yeah, this is Jon Ruda. And I've got a command down in the description if you want to check it out. It's just hashtag Jon Ruda, exclamation Jon Ruda. Now there you'll link to his store. Banksy the iRacer, what's up, man? I was doing some iRacing. I haven't done it in a while. Never finished Montana. You get back up, man, Montana, dude. It's incredible. But this is, to me, is a lot of 2-lane, 4-lane. This is kind of like that, just hit it and let it rip. I think really a couple of these, I'm trying to think. San Antonio's a really good one. This one's not too bad. Houston's actually good. I actually missed the first part of it. But it's really good how you've got this, this kind of this feel expansive. And it's not. It's just the way they've layered it in, man. It looks really good. It makes it feel busy. I'm not even sure what my traffic's at. I guess my traffic is at 1. I don't think I change that typically. Oh, like they're twisted, yeah. Well, you got a Toyota, you must wear a TRD. It's what it's got to be. There you go, Hunter. Hey, I think they're throwing some links there. Ace, appreciate it, man. Yeah, you can find Z's. All of his stuff's on, if you type in exclamation Zeemods there, Dwayne. All of his stuff is at Zeemods.com, I think. All of his engines for ATS and ETS2. Engine sounds pack, accessory packs, they're all in there. Team Nismo. Nissan, man, huh? I don't know about that. Of course, every time you pull in the left lane, you gotta. We'll go in just so we can hit the Jake brake. Like they're still building this one. Interesting. Normally don't see SES actually model in road work in a particular road, so it's kind of nice actually. What's up, Cecil? Well, it's good to see you, man. That's a lot of traffic. Yeah, I know, man. I'll check and actually make sure it's on one. It should be though. You know, that's also one of those things. Let's do G_traffic 1. Yeah, it's actually one of those things where it's a killer frame rate. So if you do put like traffic mods in there, it will eat up your computing space in ATS. All right, 200 miles left. I think it's that way everywhere, Lieutenant. To be quite honest with you. I don't think I'm anywhere close to being able to braid it. I think it looks really, I don't know if it looks long on here, but it's, I mean, it's not. It's not that bad. Hey, there you go, victim. That's all right, man. Build it a little bit at a time, man. That's pretty much the name of the game nowadays. It used to be pretty easy just to get a decent build set, but then after all the supply chains and everybody raised their prices on everything and digital electronics went through the roof, it's kind of hard to do. You know what I mean? So that's all good, man. Take it a build at a time. Brian. So this sound mod, is that Shamaril? Or Shamar? No, that's Shamar. It's one of those gamer tag, with the 2 L's on the front. This is from Slob Jerry. So you can find his stuff on the SES forums. Jim L, what's up, man? Yeah, y'all need to send me a link to those Jaspers. Y'all may have actually done it already, but yeah. Yeah, it's the C15 6Z tonight. The other sleeper one that I found out that probably people just passed it because, you know, it was an ISX EGR and that's not, you know, doesn't have N14 Cummins or Cat C15 in front of it. So we did that. It's a good sounding engine too. It's kind of a blend between a really, really meaty fleet style engine and then a lighter, more cruiser style engine for a, you know, like a custom like this. Joe Bowser, what's up, man? Man, long time no see, friend. Hope you're doing good, man. It's been a minute. Been a minute, huh? It's just down the middle. Yeah, mine sneaks in, man. It kind of looks. I don't want to say it looks bad on stream, but it doesn't look that exposed over. So I guess that lovely filtration on the cameras, trying to make it look pretty. But yeah, it's a nice blend. It's a nice salt and pepper blend. Hey, what's up, Peter Donovan? Hello. What's up, man? Chaotic. Yeah. Where have I been? I've been. I guess here. What are we going here? 45 minutes already. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I'll run that ISX. We'll switch engines up. And we'll change it up a little bit. Y'all can check that one out too, because that's another good one. We'll set our cruise up, yeah. Oh, of course, brake in front of me and slam on the brakes. Pretty typical. It makes me feel like home now. Yeah, so Willie, so basically if you go to the SES forums, click it, go to American Truck Sim, go to mods, then sounds. Pretty much that whole entire first page is nothing but Slav's sound. Like, he's really about the only guy that uploads, besides Creech Bomb, to the forums. So basically all of his stuff is there. And I'm not sure if he's uploaded to the, I'm not sure if he's on the workshop yet. There may be a couple, but you'll still find everything there in the forums in that one section. Yeah, it's good, man. Matthew, I mean, typically the only reason mods won't show up is if they're not updated. You got to make sure you activate them in there in the mods folder, but if they're not, you got to make sure you got SES files in there or zip files. If you're using RAR files or anything else, they're not going to work. But if they're dated, Steam Workshop does not do a very good job of allowing you to download, like, say, only 146 mods or 4.5 mods, whatever. Which is kind of a little crappy, actually, because a lot of people get in trouble with mods that aren't updated, and then they wind up ruining their games. Hey, Master Dork, what's up? Farmer TJ Jackson, good to see you guys, man. Yeah, we had a little bump up. I like this section right here. I def console through a lot of this, but I do like this kind of stuff because this feels a little bit larger in life, you know. But those are just two huge rest area stops, so I think Convoy San Antonio is a good place to start and end. Yeah. Absolutely, Sledneck. Absolutely. Do I have snow? No. No, I don't. They're big mass. Well, I would let it do 75 if the external contracts to do part of the Texas thing, it'll let me do 65. So, yeah. Oh, nice, man. It has been a minute. It's all right, man. Yeah, so Joe was, I would say Joe was probably one of our definitely a huge supporter in the past, but when we really didn't have those people that were stepping up doing, like, stuff for giveaways and, like, we did like crazy stuff like pizza cards where I give guys codes out and they get pizzas, drinks and stuff from wherever their local Domino's or whatnot, and you know, Steam cards and all kinds of stuff. Joe was one of those first guys that stepped up and just went above and beyond for the community. So we've there's quite a history there. So it is it's really good to see Joe up in the house again. So and it's good to know, man, things are going well too. Always feels weird, man, when you kind of get decently close with people and you kind of know a little bit more than their name and screenshot, you know, and you actually talk to people outside of, you know, YouTube, and then, you know, of course, digital people's lives get busy, the relationships fall, you know, to the wayside because they're, you know, quote unquote not real life. So it's always good when people come back and want to say hey and hang out for a bit, even if they don't stay too long. Still good to hear from people. So if you're watching and there's history there, speak up. We are headed to San Antonio. So we're actually there right now. We're only 60 miles out. Mine are still 65, Cecil. I checked my speed. I'm an external market, so I'm at least running external cargo market in there, but it's World of Trucks, so I think it's still jail truck sub in. Yeah, so my plan is, Jeremy, I was telling the guys earlier, and I'll go ahead, you know, as we're finishing out these last 50. So my plan is to continue to be able to stream it, although I'm not going to be able to stream as much as I was. Part of that is just, you know, obviously life is just busier with the two kids getting older and a little more responsibility around, a little more running back and forth. But I want to be able to be a little bit more purposeful with streams at night so we can kind of, you know, have some fun with mods and what I want to try to do that's hopefully going to you know, alleviate that is not spending all day chasing down these new mods or chasing down the new guys that have mods that, you know, might want to show something on stream. Rather than trying to feel like a salesman for ATS mods, you know, it's like that's the only way to get good content. Like, no, just be here hanging out and do what I want to do and do it because I enjoy it, not because I feel like I have to, you know, fit in or figure out how to squeeze in this part-time job a couple hours a day. So I think if I can do that and we can do some more convoys and have a little bit more fun just on the live stream side of the community aspect of it, I think it'll be a lot better for me. Although my inside Discord time is probably going to still stay diminished just because there's just a lot more going on around the house now. So it's a lot harder to sit over here for a few hours and just kind of jack jaws and have fun, you know what I mean? So that's I mean, it's kind of just part of that real life thing. But I'm hoping that at least the stream side, those can be a little bit more purposeful during the week and at least have that cut out on the weekend where we can all get to get together and hang out a little bit and do a few loads on the convoy. So is that Udachi? What's up? Hello. Hello. Yeah, absolutely, Elo. So Chelton, it is G_traffic space 1. Oh, we're supposed to stop there. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah, well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And I think we're getting off. Yep, getting off the next one. Yeah, it is, Scott. It is good, man. It is good to see you. It is, man. Y'all don't know, man. The smiles are not faked tonight. It's generally, it has been good to see a lot of familiar names come back. Too, especially because you never know how many people kind of get up and move on. And I don't know how many ATS guys there are out there. I don't really stay with YouTube. Like, I don't get back in it and then watch it and then see what my competition's doing. And I don't play around with that stuff anymore. So, been interesting because you always wonder if people have like left and found someone else to follow, you know, after a couple of months. Well, it looks like at least everybody came back tonight, so I'll take and win. Thank you there, Isaiah, man. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, we'll see, Lone. Yeah, we'll see if I can make that happen. It might be a minute or two for my skinning picks up. United staying out. How can we cruise with me? So basically, me and the group I usually post something publicly in the forums. I don't close it off to a specific number of people. So we usually, I don't know. Usually, I've got a room up there. It's usually like the official convoy channel. And what I'll typically do is I'll just put in there where we're starting, where we're meeting, where we're finishing, what the load is, if there's a choice in that, or if it doesn't really matter. And then usually I just tell everybody, hey, you know, make sure you're there at XYZ time. Here's what we're doing, and then basically we just start up and go. Everybody gets in live stream. Everybody's, you know, heard, and we basically just sit there and talk, have a good time, and enjoy a cruise and hang out with chat. So, I mean, it's pretty low key, man. It's always been good. Everyone's always respected it. So therefore, I've always continued to do it because we don't really have to deal with a bunch of crap, which is extremely nice. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's see. I might be able to swing it on Mary's Cotton right there. I don't know if I can get it in that. We'll try. If not, yep, Truckers MP. That's it. And also have a video. If you want to add sounds to your Truckers MP, you can actually have modded sounds. It's a little bit of a process, but you can actually do it. It's kind of nice. So, G_traffic. So I'll pull it back up here. G_traffic_1. Or not _1. And if you want more, then just make it 2 or 3 or 4. It'll do 6 times traffic, I think. That's as far as it'll go. Ah, yeah, Master. Can you show us your draft shaft settings? What is a draft shaft? You mean drive shaft? Well, imagine if it was draft shaft. You talking about the drive shaft torque thing? Yeah, exactly that without the underscore. Max traffic is 10. That's redonkulous if it's 10, Zach. We still got our backup skills. Almost. Almost. Yeah, Ruder's on the trailer. Yeah, we're kind of Ruda in it tonight. I've got Bart's updated, Roland's updated, and all the Ruda stuff updated. Yeah, draft shaft. Hey, Space, Texas is good, man. I mean, it should be. I guess kind of now you should expect it. It's kind of like Montana, man. It's incredible in its own way. All right, so let me. I'll put this in. We're gonna put that IG and the ISX in there. We're gonna throw that bad boy in here. Yeah, I know, Zach. I know it was drive shaft. So I've got mine set up a little different. So I would say mine has a lot of play in it, which if you're a uber, super realist, it might not necessarily be the thing that you really, really like it this way. But it's totally up to you. So here's what mine is. So to get the drive shaft torque to do the push back and forth, you have to have your suspension's got to be low enough. So you'll really notice that the further you turn the torque up, the further you turn that up, your steering wheel will really drift off to the right whenever you gas it. So you have to obviously, go against that. Depending on how strong your wheel is will depend on how strong of an intensity you get with that. So if your, overall gain is really heavy and the wheel is heavy itself, then you might want to turn down you might want to turn it down some so that you get a more realistic feel where it's got some stiffness to us, but it's not overly stiff. If not, it'll just pull your truck off and you'll fight it back. But mine's all the way up, and my suspension stiffness is a little bit down, so that way you do get that bounce back and forth when you're driving, especially when you do have a load on it. When you've got a full trailer load, like say 60,000 on anything that's got more than that heavy haul, you can really feel it going through all the gears when it's really being able to be pushed, and you're basically in, and then you float out and you come back in. It really is. It's actually pretty heavy. So, but anyway, that's what I've got. My settings are for the still Clubsport wheel from Fanatec. So the internals of the belt driven's a lot different. So I can't say that this will necessarily work for you, but you can at least start it out for here and then kind of just see where things go from there. I mean, you might be able to you can kind of reverse engineer that for yourself. So, but anyway, that's that's that. So let's do this. I'll change up trailers. We'll throw I think I got his. Yeah, I do have his flatbed. We'll throw the flatbed on there, and then we'll pull out a San Antonio here, and I guess we could do market, or we could do. I'm trying to think what we. I guess we need to. Let's put that other engine in too. I'll let you guys hear both tonight. So we'll change. Put that at 6, and then we'll do. Yeah, for a peak. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got that 4-spoke design in there. All right, so we'll add in. So this is one from Zeemods, so exclamation Zeemods if you guys want to go check this one out. So these are all the sound engine packs that I have in here. So we pretty much got all the Slavs and all the Z's in this profile. It's a lot. So we usually so this one's pretty solid if I remember right. And this one right here is the one that I really actually have begun to enjoy. It just sounds good on the low pulls. Y'all can be the judge. I don't put the 600 because it just goes too fast. I like to hear it be put under a little bit of stress test. So we are in Roswell, which is not going to work for delivering in Texas. So let's move. So we're in San Antonio. So wherever we can go. Come on, chat, throw up here. What's first? What's your favorite city in Texas besides San Antonio or Houston? Which one's the next best? I guess maybe Dallas too. Green Leader, join us again. Brownsville. Is that the one at the very bottom? Yeah, it is. Of course, you'd send me all the way down there. Well, look at this. We're getting a lot of yeah, man. Y'all, I really expected y'all to, like, you know, throw in, you know, this see more people picking the same one. But y'all didn't even get close on that. I guess to see some more for Dallas. We got Dallas in there. I guess we could do Dallas. Oh, thank you there for the Jasper pack there, Bear. I see that now. Jaspers. Abilene. What's up, Matt? How are you, man? All right. Going through the big D, and I don't mean Dallas. I can't believe what the judge had to tell us. I got the Jeep. She got the what? Name that 90s country tune. You're going to date yourself. She got the, what you get? What you get? Google's going crazy right now. There it is. Big Jam. She got the Palace. Yeah, all right. Like, I didn't know that FTG knew 90s country. All right, we got to find ourselves just, it's kind of like Albuquerque. This huge interchange right there. That is kind of nice, though, with the city up there. All right. Golly, where are we going? Where are we going? Let's go right here. Oh, wow. See, I don't think I've actually been to Dallas. What is this? Oh, guess it's just some kind of a truck car factory or something. Interesting. Yeah. It's just weird they got two random fuel depots over there. Thanks, Matt. What's that? Look like a couple of ugly front end Tundras there, but now it looks more like a ugly Chevy front end right there. Actually, those do kind of resemble the. Ugh, get shivers. New Tundra's ugly too. All right. No offense if you have one. Well, all these stars. I just wanted to find a good little gas station. We can't even do that in Dallas. Oh, we're in Fort Worth. So what is Dallas? Just this little curlicue over here? Well, that seems a little uneventful. All right, let's zoom over here. All right, now let's see what we got external market wise. Oh, of course not. Crying out loud. I guess we're gonna have to get in a little closer to Dallas. I don't know how does this work? Is Dallas like an actual city? Because it looks like it moves right into Fort Worth. So weird. All right, sorry y'all. Oh, Rivian. Oh, it might have been. You might have been. I don't think it was a Tundra. It didn't have the. Yeah, it didn't look like it, to be honest with you. All right, so you're not gonna give me Dallas that way, huh? All right, we might have to settle for Fort Worth today, fellas. If we're actually gonna plan on getting a load in Fort Worth. Trying to find that little spot too that'll let you. Here we go. That'll give you the city discovery. That ain't it either. All right, one last place over here. Well, it might be a mix. I mean, obviously it can't be anything that's, oh my gosh, it's not going to let me have these. Thank you there, Gaming Channel. The little Gaming Channel renewed their first month, man. Thank you there, man. Oh, it was the GMC? Really? All right, it is not going to let me have either one of those. What in the world, Batman? All right, well, we might have to back up and punt on that idea, fellas. Because I'm actually just trying to even find a business down in there now. Gosh, man. That backfired on me big time, didn't it? All right, let's go to the cargo market and see. No cargoes for the trailer. Oh, that's just because there is nothing in here. So Fort Worth and Dallas are drive-through towns? Oh, that trailer flatbed's got nothing. Oh, okay. Oh, so that one has not obviously been updated for use in here then. Well, that's, all right. Hey, Mitch, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Doggone. It has been a minute or two, man. It's all grown into one big city. Well, I guess that's what they had. So, all right, well, let me see if I didn't want to just run the reefer again. All right, so I'll throw some more trailers in here, but I guess we can pull the side skirt. This is the free one off the workshop. This is from Pinga. We were talking about him earlier. Let's see if we get anything on this trailer. Come on, big money. All right, yeah, we're good here. All right, and we're good here too. Sweet. So got to be 100 miles, right? That's the name of the game here. It's 173 going to Longview. We got 173. We got, I think I've already been Abilene. Yeah, let's go to Longview. Let's go all the way to the other side. Empty pallets. Synchronizing. Just route the trip through. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I was trying to get the deliveries and pickups to each of the places. Yeah, it's a. It's a good start sequence on it. So this is the ISX EGR from Zeemods. Shifter Nachi. What do you mean by Nachi? So it's a real one. I think it sounds pretty good. Nope, not that one yet. Oh, yes. Nope, we're supposed to go this way. Yeah, but I don't like the Jake. That's the only bad thing. This doesn't have a good Jake. But it sounds good anywhere else. Yeah, I'm actually going to pick it up. I hope I am. I think that's what's down here on the back end. That's what I'm actually driving to. If not, we'll have to turn it and get it. I think that's what it's railing me to, right? I don't normally do these. So you can feel it pop into gear. I mean, but that's just the general shifter itself. It's not like I mean, you can't feel it in the float. Like it's not force feedback. That's what you're asking. How many are getting the 53 footers through that little wedge in the grill right there? Yeah, it was rumored that Oklahoma's going to be pretty quick. So people are already rumoring that Oklahoma's going to be a Christmas surprise. I don't think so. Lake Palace is I think you're behind on this stream. I only got 827 LRG. Yeah, she's not my daily. He's not my daily. It's all right though. Do I ever want to become a truck driver? No. Nah. I mean, I might would consider a really small time, you know. So y'all got me. It's 18, Chris. Y'all got me worried now. Is this trailer? I hope I'm going to my shop and not the actual business. It's hard to tell because I've got this Apple Maps add-on in, so I'm not sure what the icons are. Yeah, dude. No, not yet, man. Joe Panico, what's up, man? Next Christmas. Yeah, I think they'll be a lot quicker than that, actually. I was talking to Kales. I went back and watched some of the streams and stuff. They actually said they were, yeah, y'all are right. Y'all are right, as usual. So here's what we'll do. I think this will work. So if we suspend this job, I can use Dev Console to snap my trailer to me. I think it'll work. Oh, on top of that car. Now let's resume. There you go. So this is the big one. This is the big sleeper. So this is the 86-inch one. This is the new one that he put on there with the new update. I missed that one. My daily is a Toyota Tundra. I don't have a daily, man. I really don't. I've always said this. I don't drive. A lot of people have kind of been upset the fact that I'm like the YouTuber that streams it, but I don't drive and play the game. I'm always afraid that I'm going to get so burned out on it that I can't do it. Like, under no circumstances would I have been able to actually, oh my gosh. And did that job, I could have swore I said resume delivery. Let's try it again. Ah. What the heck? All right. Let's see if I can get something else. So we can't do Longview. So it looks like we're going Abilene. I don't know. That's at the Walbert too. It's weird. It's just a 53-footer. That's all I got. Interesting. All right. Did that work? Come on, there it goes. Chris, you'd have to send me a picture, and I'll have to see if I've actually got the stuff. Yeah, you know, building drives with like trying to create trucks. It's really got to be kind of the one that's done the most, which is like Roland's got a lot of stuff on his. A lot of the like kind of the realistic paint jobs of some of the guys out there doing stuff. So. We did run that. Hey, poor boy, what's up? How are you, man? I hope you're sipping on coffee, dipping, and eating a sandwich right now. Good to see you, man. And I got to turn this sucker around. Yeah, it looked almost great. Just like that right there. It's a total illegal move. We're good. Perfectly fine. Hey, what's up, Mike? I am a little bit late, ain't I? I'm a bit. What's up, my friend? How are you, man? Well, it's good to see poor boy in the house, man. I think last time I talked to you, you had a kid. Civil War statue right on. I don't know about that, but all right. I mean, that's what it reminds you of. It's cool. Hey, what's up, Clay? How are you, man? Yeah, we're just doing the thing, man. Back in the little grind here. Yeah, pretty much announced it. They pretty much announced it right after Texas release. I think in one of their live streams, doing their live stream release. I'm going all the way to the back here. Oh no, do I have one that's? No, I do not. Man, I should have backed this thing all the way up. Backing up, still got it. Wish I could lean out there and see that. There we go, not too bad. You got no chat? Oh, daughter is 18. What, didn't you have another one? I thought you had another kid. Or maybe you just working. Especially the K-Dub. I probably like Kenworth, honestly, better than Peterbilt. Don't tell the 389 guys. Hey, Cooley. Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember names, man. They're pretty good with them. Yeah, I know, Jamie. What is it? What's he in now? Is it something else, ain't he? I saw the YouTube spot on it, or Instagram, I think is what it was. He was talking about the back when he sold his thing, you know, like the for sale posting or whatever. Xavier. Extra slow. Well, thank you there, Jake. Jake's always been there for a good manly pick-me-up. I'm not sure what a Conestoga is, but I do have a 48-foot 4-axle flatbed. I do have one of those. Do I need to make the timer on the foot cam? Do I need to extend that out a little bit? Y'all are actually getting a bit weird. Oh, it's been a while, but you know. Oh, 379. Of course he does. Of course he does sell out. It's like a Ford guy going to the drag strip, getting whooped by a Chevy, and the next day he's got his Mustang for sale and got a Camaro in the driveway. Sell out. That engine sounds good for a good old healthy modern sound. The Jake brake's not anything to like, but you know the engine itself is nice. Oh, well, this 53 footer. Now it's a 2, but you can decide to do a 4-axle on this one. And this one's free. Well, we could be the guy that's, you know, we could buy that just bought the Corvette thinking he was gonna go whoop somebody. I'm a Toyota guy, so I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't know, even the Supra. I don't even think the Supra's got that one. Hey Jesse, what's up, man? Yeah, Oklahoma's probably close to already being done. They said they had almost 50 guys working in the mapping department now for ATS. So be ready to see a lot of ATS slam out here. I think the obvious is to get people back to the fold, but I think some of it too is to be able to get mapping moving a little bit faster, especially in the the ATS that slows down. I mean, so this will be good for about 3-4 weeks, and then Texas will kind of be like everything else, and it'll have its own look and its own feel, and people are like, oh, I'm tired of driving interstates, and they'll go back to the mountains, which I guess in some regards is a good thing that you have all that. Road systems are pretty incredible. Yeah, I think it's the thing that a lot of people screamed about when they first, when they first saw this. They were like, well, it's always good to have a new map, but you want new road dedications. That's why I like Washington, Oregon, northern part of California. Like all of that road looks and drives the same, and it's all the cities are statured the same. But Colorado, obviously Wyoming, Montana, Texas, 4 different states, 4 different looks, which is nice. I mean, you need that. Yeah, Oklahoma's next. That's the next one on their list. And after that, it'll probably be a North and South Dakota combo, I would imagine. Yeah, Anderson Drucken. Oh, man. I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, somebody with a really good color map system is going to have to, they're going to have to lead that one out. Yeah, mainly because their GPS is hard. I wish it was a little bit better. Oh, you know what? I forgot to pull this up. Let's see, where's it at? So this Apple Maps comes with Siri. Oh, not in Dutch though. English, Siri, Imperial.
Starting route to destination.
I guess that's Siri. Yeah, there we go. Roland still got the best GPS.
Take the exit on the right.
I'm in the wrong gear. So what he said be on the lookout for a lot more content dropping. So, they're working on a couple more trucks. They were just at Peterbilt, so probably doing their new 579. So probably doing the next gen of that truck. I don't believe they're going to be touching the 389 and the Kenworth 900 anymore. So be looking for more fleet style vehicles, obviously, because that's just what's out there in the world right now. And that's obviously what companies want to push. So pretty sure that's what they've kind of got planned out, is a couple more trucks, and then obviously Oklahoma, and I'm sure they're already working on upward states. But I mean, at some point they kind of have to get the states done. Like I kind of wonder at what point do they as a company have to say, okay, something's got to change. We have got to update the engine and how our sim processes all of this stuff, how it does it in real time. Think of something like Flight Sim, how it's able to produce so much. Now, granted, it doesn't look that great when you're like sitting on the ground, but there's a lot of things that are done in kind of a default state in something like Flight Sim, where you get just an expansive, realistic looking, and it's still able to process all that. So some of it's engine, some of it's hardware, some of it's the way the technology is interacting with it, which things like DirectX will help that, but I mean, there's no guarantee. I thought we would have had DX12 by now, and I think according to them, they kind of thought we would be at DX12 before Texas, but turns out that prediction I made was a little bit off. So, because I would imagine that they're going to have to go back with DX12, and they'll have to not really rebuild a lot of things, but they'll have to reconnect some things. They had to do that with, especially with the new stuff that's going to bring into tech. We assumed that would be before they rolled out Texas. So it must mean that whatever they've got now is going to be backwards compatible with any of the DX updates that they make. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what all they actually do pull up besides like Oklahoma, the 579. I don't know if they got anything playing with Kenworth or not, but it'd be interesting. They typically don't actually really ever tell us until they're basically ready to, ready to go ahead and throw it up there for us. That they're putting a new truck up there, so it'd be interesting. Yeah, I know. Well, so Russia's already done, and now they're fixing to roll out those upper, is it the upper Balkan states? Is that what they're fixing to roll out? And they said they would roll Russia as soon as the war was over. Reunion for one night. My hope is that it's not, Joe. I would like to continue. It won't be as much as I was doing, like, say every night or every other night. My goal would be 3. If I can get a couple of weeknight streams in, and then be able to do that Friday or Saturday night, I think that would feel a little more fuller. And then, of course, that Friday or Saturday night would be whatever we decide is going to be a good. Whatever's going to be the good thing for us to do for multiplayer TMP, because that's probably where I'll reside doing convoy stuff, unless we just can't get the people, which I don't foresee being a problem. But I would love to, I mean, TMP's been working on wrong gear. TMP's been doing some good work, man. I mean, they're trying to update what they can, but I think it's just it's hard always being in the default. Which gets a lot of people. So the only reason you can do convoys with us is just to drive with trucks and the people and have the CB, contact back and forth. So hopefully, I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully that can, that'll take back off again. I'd love to get back into having some of those 60, 75, 100-foot, 100-truck convoys, man. It'd be nice. It'd be really nice. Jake, you're funny, man. Yeah, hopefully it's a little more. I'll tell you what, things have slowed down and become a lot more stationary now than they were. Things were pretty crazy just in my job in this fall. Coming out of the spring into summer and then in the fall, it was pretty crazy. So things have kind of slowed down and kind of became a little bit more normal. So, hopefully this is not going to be a one and done. A day cab, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure somebody will roll through the day cab. Somebody will need gas an hour into the convoy. 30 minutes, I should say. Oh, yeah, man. What's that? Yeah. Well, when you do reach an age where the kids are involved in certain things, there is a status of things that happen, and then, that phases over, then they change. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It's okay. Mark, yes, that's the plan, man. That's the plan. Yeah, Pete, you've been saying 10 years, dude. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess what ATS is. When did it? Was it 2016? Maybe 2016 when ATS came out. So if it's 2016. So we're already at 6 years. 10 more, they're definitely going to have an engine change in 10 years. I would think. Hey, JP, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well, man. This is a nice little wooded area. I don't know anything about Texas, so you guys that live out here. I got a lot of guys watching stream in the Midwest, so let me know if any of this is like pretty legit. Yeah, I don't think they will. The 389, I think, is pretty much done from their perspective. It was kind of I won't say a one and done, but it kind of is. Got dark on us quick. Frosty, that's what they were going to. They said they were going to change it, and they were going to be making a move, and we assumed, just because of the way they moved, you know, they moved into DX11. I can't remember what state that was, but it was before a state DLC release. That's back in the 1.3 somethings. But anyway, we figured they'd do it for Texas, but they didn't. I guess they were more worried about getting the update out for Texas since they promised it for Christmas. So,
Go straight.
what do you mean, how to get my pedals like that? What you mean? What you mean, German? What are my pedals? Yeah, I don't know how much role play ATS needs. You know, I think it's funny. Sometimes some of the things that they put into the game that people cry about needing, like after the first month or two, people are like, meh. Nah, I just want to fast travel everywhere. I don't have to drive to pick up my trailer. Kind of funny. Oh, we're standing up like that. I mean, partially it's the cameras just straight down on them. But mine are actually, the rig that I'm in set up more like a race car than it is a truck. So, you know, that's partially why it may look that way. But it's just straight down pedals, and my rig has a tray that will tilt the pedals up so that you get a flush motion like that instead of pushing them down like this, like if you have Logitechs or some of the other Thrustmaster ones kind of already laying down. So if you put those in an incline, then they would stand straight up. But these actually hang from a bar. So these are inverted from Fanatec. So these don't actually, they're not fastened into the floor and then rotate on the floor. They actually rotate from underneath it like they're hung in a car. Yeah, Xavier, they did. I've got it all the way up and got it active on this one. It's nice. I like it. Maurice, what's up, man? Yeah. You know, 5M to a certain extent, like, I'm not gonna lie, man, that kind of RP would be insane. But yeah, I don't look for anything like that to happen. I don't need to check my oil. I don't need to do any of that stuff. I don't need to get out and walk around because ain't nobody gonna do it. It's just it's a kind of a not necessary thing that people will want, and then all of a sudden they'll have it, and then they'll be like, oh my god, he walks stupid, or oh, he does this or he does that, and it's stupid doing it. So then it just, they spend a ton of time on it, then nobody uses it. So, and it wears some Crocs. Is it hard to do? Well, I bought mine this way. Yeah, these typically now, this is about the only inverted set that I know of. There's some that you can mod them, but you have to completely tear them apart to do it. Guess we'll do this. That RP might be a little too much for some people. That might lose their everything family rating. Alabama, this is still the same one I had. Fanatec, the CSW. Fanatec, Jeremy. Fanatec.com. I think these are still available. I think they still sell the inverted ones. You see that torque on this? Oh. So Advanced Simulation Products, Alabama Rail Fan, and they've got a new one too, superseded this one. I got to talk to him and see if I can't fix myself up one of those, because they've got now one that's got rocker switches and stuff on it, so it's a little bit more upgraded, so that you can do the window switches and also the suspension, which is pretty neat. So that way you can have a rocker switch that goes up and down, and you don't have to assign like 4 keys to do 2 commands, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I've got that one, Jeremy. I'll roll that now. I'm anti-truck for American trucks. I'm anti that kind of truck. I'm just not a big fan of it. It's fine. I just don't like it. You know, everybody's got their thing in this game, and that's definitely not mine. Some guys like it and don't mind it, but I could do or do without, man. That's just kind of. That's how I flow on this one. Let's see. Gosh, what time is it? Who's got the time? 10:30. Do y'all want to do one more? I can do one more. I was thinking I've got a couple of these. Yeah, I'm not anti. Just don't like the truck and ATS. How about that? That's more fair. That's more fair. Yeah, I like a Volvo truck. Why not? All right, let's do one more. Why not? Let's 7:30 your time. You got another one? All right, let's F7 ourselves over here to the shop. Hey, I was trying to think. Let me go ahead and make some changes here. We'll get back in daytime. All right, so there's daytime, and let's go ahead. No, I did got to see. I think I've got Bart's on the other profile. So flatbed's not updated, so there's that one. What's y'all want to do truck and passion or did you hate hot shots? Would be the first thing someone tweeted that I hated. Yeah, American hot shots. I know. Just because it's a truck does not make it a truck. So this is going to be another stream. I think this one's going to be another stream. The good old FTG 389. We can roll. I think what I got to go with this. Do y'all like this one? Y'all like 362? Yeah, Bart does have trees. Hey, what's up, Caden? Yeah, he's on the other profile. I don't have that one. I don't have that one on here, unfortunately. Oh, that's Purdy. Yeah, I got the 380, but it's like it's the same thing, man. It's like, I'm gonna make everybody mad. Make everybody mad. Yes, I've done these so many times. It's basically the same truck. It's basically the same truck. All right, we're going to do 362. Everybody's like, no. So I don't know why the dual wheels are on there. Let me at least put the shiny ones on here. All right, we'll put the chrome Alcoas on here. It is. I like 362. I like it. I mean, people, you know, gonna razz on a little bit. It's kind of like that last stream, you know, where it's like, man, I'm kind of tired of driving this Kenworth. Let's drive something else. Can we fit the? No. Man, okay, that one doesn't work on a 362. I was really hoping it would. Yeah, Fleet Truck is kind of hard to. They're kind of. Wait, y'all like this one? What's wrong with my 362? Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's fine. It's a fine specimen. Come on, man. Y'all are killing me, Smalls. Drop the Pete. Missing mod. I wonder what I missed on here. Ugh. 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 I don't want to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. If we're going to do that, we got to hot profiles. Yes, hang on. Hang on. If we're going to do a 389, we got to do a 389, a proper one. Let me figure out which one it is. Okay. Yeah, we do this one. Let's do. All right. Hey, what's up, DMA? That's it, man. Let's switch your profiles just to give y'all what you want, what you really want. You don't want a Kenworth. This is really what you came after, ain't it? It's really what y'all came for. Oh, doggone it! Should have went ahead and set our trailer up. I don't have a lot on this one. Just to let y'all know, I don't have a lot of trailers set up. I'm even scared to hit that one because I'm not sure what it is. Oh, 5 inches for you, Xavier. Seems about right. He's like, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for that. All right, where the heck am I here? Why are we doing in twin falls? Goodness gracious! All right, I saw what's his name? Let's go down here and let's pick something up at Plugged. Sorry, down in Brownsville, something plugged in Brownsville. That's next time someone's constipated. That's what I'm gonna ask them. You got something plugged in Brownsville? All right. All right, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to do this, and then a little bit of that. I don't put on 30s. I leave these tires on there. Yeah, because these tires are okay. I just want to change the engine out. Do. All right, what time's 11? I mean, nice. I'm about to say, if I get to a nice bright day setting. Seems like a lot of JBX keeps putting you in this really dark setting. Like, nah, I want it bright. Give me some brightness. Let's see, cargo market might be a little dull down here. Oh, it did give me credit for it. Okay. So let's can we do external out of here? We can. So let's get us another let's go somewhere we can pick up 100 miles somewhere. Maybe. Getting close. Oh, where are we going? Laredo. Dry milk. Why does the Equos Power Company, why do they need dry milk? James Rector Gaming. What's up, buddy? Look at the white walls. Oh, you went to Brownsville. Now you're all plugged. Oh, well, that's scary. It's even worse, Willie. It's even worse, brother. Powered butters. Just waiting. Okay. All right, so if you're wondering what I'm in, so what is that one? Oh. So if you're wondering what I'm in Roland's 389. Don't know, a lot of guys will ask, you know, what 389 is that? Well, this is kind of the one. And we're in that same C15 6NZ. No, for some odd reason, man, that big rig one that I have, the overhead, that one doesn't work. For whatever reason, my big rig camera set, I don't have to re-download it or something. Mine don't work. I do like this one, but it's not the same thing you're talking about. Yeah, I don't have those. Oh, wait a minute. You talking about the triples? Is that what you're talking about, DeBoom? Yeah, I changed it up, man. ATS is, the guys that do ATS are weird. They don't like that, man. That point POV style driving, like they don't like it. It's different racing. I think it's different racing. It's different. ATS, guys don't necessarily like it. I get way more complaints when I stream that way. Yeah, I know, Willie. It's, you know, listen, man. It's one of those things like if you. You know, I would say Ruda's and Roland's and like Bart's and Sartania and like KI, like those guys have been around for a long time. I'd say you'd be about as good to buy any of their stuff. I guess the fact that he keeps updating this thing and keeps adding so much to this truck, whether it's parts and pieces, and now he's adding cabs and stuff. I guess that's the only thing. Like if the Pete is like your deal, say this and I know, Willie, you've heard this, and so has everybody else. But part of the for me, and I probably for a lot of other people that do stuff with ATS, it's one of those deals where it's really hard sometimes because you find yourself spending like 30, then you spend 60, you spend 90. So like, think about it. You bought, if you were just a Peterbilt 389 guy or Peterbilt, there's like 3 or 4 other ones that you could buy that's cheaper than 100. Oh, we're supposed to turn. If for some odd reason you've bought those and now they didn't really work out, well, now you're out $130, $140 on like 3 different 389s when you could have just bought the one and been done with it. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm supposed to go through. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right. So I guess it's one of those things like if you're just going to buy the one and be done. Don't go back and keep buying stuff because really, in the end of the day, if you'd have just bought the one, it would have been just fine. Spend that money on that. Nobody says, hey, yeah, I've spent $300 and I've got 4 trucks. Did it come down? What? Okay, this is going to be a little challenge. Hang on a minute. Let me finish that thought there, Willie. How am I supposed to get through here? Oh. Ah, okay, there we go. Kind of scared me. So I guess it's one of those things, like, depending on what you buy, depending on how many of these things you've bought, then yeah, it can be pretty easy to justify it if you're only going to do the one. But if you buy like Dom's, then you bought, you know, 389, like, I'm trying to think who else has got one. You've obviously got Jon Ruda's, got a couple of free versions out there, but even if you'd have bought John's and then bought Dom's, I mean, that right there is 110, so you've already bought Roland's as it is. So, and then Pingan's is 30 or 35. So, yes, I mean, it adds up. I mean, it's a Probably depends on when you came into the game of paid mods. That probably pays a little bit of pays a little bit to it. So, but it's a preference thing too, man. I get it. Some people don't like to spend that much on anything, especially for a game. Whoops! After we just blew the transmission. So I get that aspect of it too, not wanting to break the bank on one truck. Cam Geo, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Air Boss. I mean, that's kind of the idea, man. And I guess if you're going to do it, man, you know, do it like that. Do it right. That's all. Yeah, I don't want to pay. Well, I mean, yeah, there's not too much payware stuff on there. I can't condone that. But yeah, I get it. I get it why people do it. Yeah, it's been rolled out, Alex. If you have rolling, it's in your Google Drive that he shared with you. It's been updated already. That's why I've got it. All right, so I think we are going to Laredo. Is that right? I think that's where we're going. Kevin, what's up, man? I had to speed it. I had to pick Louie up on the way there, Captain Gio. He'll take you up on the ride on that V&L. Oh, I hate these because I ain't gonna make it through this gate. I don't think I am.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, no. Any good steering wheels that I recommend? Oh man, that's a loaded question. Any kind of peripherals are always budget mined first. So you know what you got budget wise to fix. You know, if you've got 500, well, that narrows your choices down. If you've got 250, that really narrows it down. If you're willing to look for used and willing to put yourself out there for a potential scam, Facebook Marketplace is littered with Fanatec stuff. You know, it's not necessarily the safest, but as long as you get the protection, then you're fine. The CSL Direct Drive is probably one of the better ones, but along with that, it's also a lot cheaper for a direct drive, and that means you get the full 1800 degrees of wheel. So if you want to buy a wheel like a truck wheel, then you will put that wheel on there with a smaller button box that Fanatec makes. You can do that, but each one of those pieces costs more money. So you know, budget really comes down to it. If you've got like 300 to spend, then you're pretty much locking yourself into a Thrustmaster, you know, a Thrustmaster style with Logitech or something along those lines. If you're, you know, setting aside 600 for wheels, peripherals, you know, pedals, like I said, that in itself, it's going to run a little bit heftier of a price once you start looking into buying all the extras shifter for Fanatec's 2. Pedals are anywhere from 300 to 600 depending on what you actually go in and buy. So I always consider it's a budget build. So depending on what you want to do, think about what you want to use it for in the future, how long you want to get out of it, what you want to actually do with it once you do it. And then if it's something where you're going to look at building and buying what you want to buy now, and don't just buy the Logitech because it's what you can get now. If it means in a couple months you can save up and then get what you actually really want. So that's my piece of advice to buying peripherals. I'm pretty sure you still can, Maddie. I know he's inundated because the 146 just went up and he's been doing a lot of customer support and stuff. But as far as I know, that truck's never really been off sale. He might just be struggling to get, some of his tickets filled and updates out and questions answered. But it might be that you can just give him a few days and then try that to hit him back again. All right, so we're all the way down to the south end, so we're actually down here by Mexico. I think it will be really cool for the guys that really dig the Mexico maps with Team Reforma. Woo! I think the Team Reforma maps are going to be nice when they connect all into Texas. I think that's going to be very nice. What's up, Mr. Alan Fee? I don't know, man. I don't know, Maddie. I guess the thing with him is anything that looks suspicious or anything on Facebook profiles. I mean, I know he does a little bit of a setup with people and checks them out. I don't know if you've done something that he knows about. Oh, I hate getting in the middle of those. I don't necessarily like that aspect. I get it. I guess it's his prerogative as to who he sells it to. Doesn't make it any better though. I do like the outside of this truck. Very nice. Whoa! I got my mouse on my leg, so sorry about that. I don't have my little side table over here like I normally do. The fuel tanker trailer, I mean, all that stuff's fine. I mean, anytime you add stuff to the game like that, it's cool, man. Watch you drive truck. I know, man. But like anything, man. I mean, even Matty, it's like there's still some good trucks out there, man. I mean, this isn't the stopgap. Of course, I mean, if all you like is 389s. I mean, I guess Pinga's 389 would be probably second when it comes to the amount of stuff that you can do. I think quality-wise, you got to put Dom's 379. Well, that's the 79. That's not the 89. But a lot of people don't care. Dom's is up there in price, but he's always done a good job with his truck. Looks good, and then you got Ruda's and Pinga's. Pinga's is probably the second in terms of the amount of stuff you can do to it. But there's still some things on that truck that are a little kind of low quality, but it's also for a really good price. So you're kind of like, Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, at least you're not totally out there. But I get it though. I haven't. See, I don't have blue lines. I never got up with Moffat, so I don't know. All I know is Dom's. I was going to hope we were. These trucks are always better when you pick the slower horsepower engines. So, a little pro tip out there: if you like how your if you like how the engine sounds when you step on it, don't put the biggest one in there. Especially when you put a load on your trailer, you'll spend more time with the pedal to the metal than you will anything else. Um, 4,000 and some, Alex. I think I just ticked over. Something like that. And not just constant. Yeah, I was just thinking about a 100 truck convoy with everybody poofing smoke. Every time you hit the accelerator, a little puff of smoke comes up, you know? Like a little train of locomotives going down the street instead of a convoy. Yeah, Felix's 359 solid. That's a good looking truck, man. It's actually a kind of nice second stage brake there. Kind of nice. Oh, my, in the world? Hang on just a minute. Did I close it down? Oh, I was wondering why my speedometer didn't work. Nobody even said anything about it. I don't even know if y'all noticed that's a real speedometer. It actually works. I looked over here the first time tonight and realized it was a 0. I took all my telemetry tools out, so I must have took that one out. Whoops. I'll have that one working by the next one. I cannot believe y'all gonna call me out for not having a properly working. Get close to 10,000, man, dude. Cobra, you're a machine, brother. You're a machine. Oh well, thank you there, Tristan. Well, hopefully, man, like I told everybody, we're hopefully going to kind of get things back to you know, to being somewhat more. I hate to say scheduled because I really don't mean scheduled because I won't be keeping and adhering to any kind of schedule. But my goal is to have at least 3 stream nights out of the week, and then at least have a good convoy, something multiplayer generate a generic multiplayer Friday or Saturday night. Kind of return back to at least that kind of schedule, see how that goes, and then and probably the main thing is just to make sure I'm not trying to be the sales pitch guy for all of these wonderful payware mods, even though they're great. Still though, it's not my job to sell them, and always trying to find the next biggest and greatest mod that everybody's going to love is kind of taxing, to say the least. So. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice way back here. Man, I was not quite expecting that there, Slav. Whew. Wow. It's always so gloomy now in JBX, man. It's always so gloomy. Wonder if that's a Texas thing. It is nice, ain't it? So that's that C15 16Z. I tell you, man, between Slav and Zeemods, man, y'all have a plethora of engines and engine sounds and Man, two guys doing it, one doing it on the freeware side and one on the payware side, but nonetheless, good options for free sounds out there as well as paid. Very nice. JB Styles, what's up, man? I wouldn't even pay attention. We're going, oh, we just, all right, well, that $5 will go to whoever we took out back here. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the 5, man. It's good to be back. Good to see familiar names and faces, man. I'll say that for sure. Do I like Peterbilt more than Kenworth? No, not really. And the only reason I don't like Peterbilt is just because that's what I've always had to drive in string. Yep, C15. So they make the original, like the full out C15. There's a free version, straight pipe, and then there's an ASUS, and then Zeemods done a C15. I think they're like 5-inch stack on it, or no, not 5. They're a 6 or a 7-inch stack on his. Yeah, M11s. I know it's one that Z was wanting to do. I don't think he's done it yet. Probably the Kenworth, just because we don't really have those. Now it's rumored that Roland's maybe got a Kenworth in the works. If it does, then that'll be a showstopper right there. There you go, Twisted. Well, hopefully you enjoy it, man. Yeah, so Z, if you go to that Zeemods, he's got C15, and then Slav's got a couple of C15. He's got like straight pipe, and then I say he's got the ASUS. Both of them are good. I have Chris in private. I've never really done the whole like we got to bling it up for a stream just because it takes so long to click all those light nodes. But somehow or another, people always wanted to see that. So. Hey, what's up, Zell? How are you, man? Let's see you, man. $34.60. I remember the 34.6B. I'll have to go back and Maurice, I'll have to go back and do something with the E. I haven't. Some of those earlier ones, if that is the early ones, I knew he had one 34.6, but I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was the B or the E. I'll have to go back and see if I have that one. Test it out. Bruh, what's up, C-Pain? Cam Game, what's going on, fellers? How y'all doing? Pedro Jose Alvarado. What's up, man? So United, so what you have to do is assign 2 buttons. One for increase the Jake brake's power strength and lower it. And what that allows you to do is have a 3-stage Jake brake on all trucks. Even if the sound doesn't change, you have the option. So this is like the heaviest stage. That'll slow you down, and then I click it, and this is like what considered like a 2nd stage Jake. This means it's not stopping all the compression on the engine. It's not, you know, the exhaust, the Jacobs brake's not running. It's like not running at full strength base. Think about it running like half strength. It's a lot more technical than that, but still. And then there's a lower one than that. I guess would be like the 1st stage or whatever. So I get some of that for, I won't say city driving, but we don't need the full Jake brake going down the hill. You just need enough to kind of keep you in without having a downshift into a gear and transmission to it. C-Pain, shouting out there for 36 months, man, at First Gear. Appreciate it there, bud. Good to see y'all, man. Hope y'all are doing good. I have missed y'all. Most of you I have. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, I knew the B was pretty good. I liked it. It was one of the original ones I think he did. I think that was one of the free originals. He had that, and he had that N14 that was a beast. That's still probably one of the best ones he did. I know Slav, he got that straight off a YouTube video. I think it sounds pretty good to still be on a YouTube video, no doubt. Yeah. So he's got the Cummins 600 signature, and I want to say that I want to say Slav's got the same thing. I think basically what happens is whatever the new release is from Zeemods, Slav goes out and tries to create basically a free version of that. There you go. Each stake of the Jake turns on one of the heads, which is 2 cylinders per stage. Well, there you go. I was going to try to explain some of that, and I was like, nah. I'll let someone in chat do it. And lo and behold. It's funny. I'll tell you what, y'all are a lot nicer. My streams always got a lot nicer people that talk about some of these things. Boy, some of the other streams, man, the guys get just plumb out roasted. Like, oh my god. I'm like, wow, it's meat over there. Alright, 18 miles gonna be in Laredo after all these rights and lefts out of here. Which one was that, Jeremy? You might just need to refresh it. It would be silly for YouTube to do that.
Take the exit on the right.
Yeah, see, I like these right here. This just lets you. Alright, these are weird. So it's kind of like Albuquerque. So I think we got to go through and then turn left.
Left lane. Then turn
There we
left.
go.
Turn left.
Man, that right there is borderline real. Borderline a real sound right there. That right there is tough to beat right there, I'm telling you. That's tough. No, my setup's not really gotten bigger. Once I got in with Track Racer, I do racing and stuff, but
Turn right.
I've still got the same like setup around me. I haven't added any more. The Speedo is part of a 6-gauge cluster that I built for racing. Oh gosh, feels like I feel like forever ago. But I still got the same box, and I actually do some with the iPad down here. Although I shot all my telemetry out the window before I started the stream, so I'm not sure exactly. I didn't put a couple of them back in there. I was like, well, what is that? Now I know what they are. Oops.
You have arrived.
I was doing the official. That's what I was doing. I never really liked leagues. I never really got into any of them. That I never was involved enough to really do the community thing. And so it's always hard about streaming because you really have your own community, and that's really about all I ever had time for. I never had time to really join into anything else like racing or, you know, anything else that was been something a little on the, you know, a little bit on the side. That just doesn't exist for me. So I think leagues were always hard for that very reason. So I wound up just doing all the officials. I mean, I didn't mind it. I mean, not all of them were bad. Most of them were, but not a whole of them. Plum P, this is the C15 6NZ from Slav. Cut that too far. Go ahead and yeah, I didn't really do it a lot on here. You know, a lot of the trucking guys didn't necessarily like it, but I didn't do it enough to really develop a racing community off of it. So, kind of tough, man. You know, unless you're playing like just you're a variety streamer and you just play random stuff and record random stuff. I think if you're doing recordings of videos, it's a lot easier to be multifaceted. It's just a lot harder to do that when you're live streaming content like this. I'll have to back up twice. Yeah, I know, Spotter. Yeah, it's the same way with me, man. There for a while, I just kind of got out of all of this and had that break, and I was like, man, I'm having to do some racing and not have to worry about keeping up with stuff and just kind of get a break out for a bit. And yeah, even that was even hard to keep, to be quite honest with you. Oh, man, I don't even know. How did I even get credit for that one? That was a terrible backup job. Goodness gracious. All right, we'll pretend y'all didn't see that. It is long. Okay. I had to get one for the night. Okay. All right. Not really. We got 10 and 15. I got to figure out which cities I've actually been to now. I'll have to go back and look. So, all right, cool. Well, that's going to be that'll be it for me today. I just realized too that this is it's went away. That camera shot was really overexposed. Anyway, well, that's going to be it for me today, man. It's Candle Gamer. Hello. Hope you're doing well, man. So I am like I said, just to cap off for tonight. It really enjoyed seeing everybody again. So thank y'all for coming back in and hanging out and saying hey. It's I know it's been a couple of months here, but you know, my goal now is to finally get to at least where it's got a couple of nights a week that's definite streams, and look for the look if you really want to be notified, look on the especially look on anything we got going on in the Discord. That's probably where I'm gonna put a lot of my announcements, just to give people an extra heads up. So if you're not got notifications turned on, that might be a channel in my Discord. It might be worth putting unsilencing the notifications on, because I might go ahead and throw something down lunchtime in the day. That way, at least know that night it's coming up. So if you want to, you know, come and hang out, and you want to kind of plan for that, then whatever. But anyway, I think it's what I'm trying to do, and then get a good multiplayer day in sometime on the weekend. So whether it's Friday, Saturday, we'll just have to call one of those days and see if we can't fit in a multiplayer. And everybody's welcome, so anybody can join. You don't have to be a special guy in the Discord or, you know, hold some kind of special position. You just got to show up and be there when we tell you to be there, and then everybody gets in a line and we go. So we got plenty of good roads to go. And if you want to, you can actually do sound mods in TMP. So for a lot of people, the sounds are like a total yeah, I'm done. I can't do the sounds in ATS. Well, now I've got that plug-in video that allows you to be able to run sounds over the top, which keeps you out of all the trouble. You don't have to worry about, you know, mods and sounds and trying to get this to work and that to work. It's a pretty simple plug-and-play option that allows you to have sounds inside TMP, which is really, honestly, it's a game changer. So with 100-person convoy and having a really good, you know, engine sound, it's actually pretty nice. So, and we've got some decent trucks out there that we can drive. So just thought to throw that out there. If anybody has not ever seen that, or maybe you're kind of new to the ATS and maybe start to follow me here later on for Montana or whatnot. But if someone could throw well, here, I'll throw it up there. I think all these still work. This will throw it in. So anybody. Yeah, anybody. So we've had anywhere from, you know, 25 or 30 trucks. We've there for a while we were averaging 75 plus. 75 plus, I mean, there's really only a couple hundred guys on there. Even on the weekends, it's not even that busy anymore. Even with Texas, I thought TMP would be making a comeback, but not really. It's kind of sad. I think it's it's good. It needs I don't know. It needs something to break out of people, get out of the shells of the convoy system and get back in TMP. Well, that's better game moderation or not. That's another day and another conversation. But hopefully, that maybe it'll be what we actually talk about on our convoy. No, it's not hard to join or install. No, just look for Truckers MP like multiplayer. Follow directions to get signed up, and then once you do that, you come to our Discord, you join in, and I'll post in the official convoy section. But if you join the Discord, all you need to do is do that first, and then you'll see the announcement come through. So, yeah. So I think we'll do. I mean, I kind of missed driving with everybody, and I missed kind of that aspect of it. It was fun on Friday, Saturday nights getting to do that. So, but yeah, it's usually open at Max. Anybody and their brother can join. So. But at any rate, man, thank you guys for coming. And a lot of shout-outs here just real quick. JV Styles, Little Gaming Channel, man, thank you guys. And all the guys that have resubbed up over these past months, man, thank you guys. Big thumbs up. Y'all don't have to do that. I'm certainly glad and certainly happy that you do. Smack Guys, Shelton, man, thank y'all for super chats. JD Ray, Honcho as well, man, for 25. Jaden Stewart, Anthony Fall, I believe is how you say that. Cobra Gaming, thank you there for your 20, man, as well. Aaron ASUS Spades there getting things cranked up, man, and a whole slew of guys that resubbed here over the past couple of days, and so thank y'all very much. It's always a pleasure, man, being here with you guys. I do enjoy it, and hopefully we'll be able to keep on have some kind of stability through the weeks where we can do this some more. So well, I don't know what we'll pick a decent truck next time. I've got another Freightliner classic there from Mr. Jon Ruda. We might hop in that because it's still a really good truck. And after that, I have no idea. We'll just see what's out there and what's available, and then we'll just go from there. So, but yeah, man, thank you guys very much. I will see you all hopefully. Trying to even think how I even used to sign these things off, but anyway, I think I just said peace, and then I was like out of here. So anyway, I'm not going to be too weird about it tonight. But actually, Joe, great seeing you, man. Thanks. Sam's always good to see you, man. Goodness gracious, buddy. I hope you're doing well all the way out there in the western playing old cowboy. I think he's out there in Colorado. So good to see you, Sam, man. I hope you're doing well. And thank you guys, man. Britt, what's up? Good to see you, bud. Elu as well. C-Pain, man. All the guys in blue, all the guys in green. Thank y'all very much. Yeah, the 350. I do have the 350 mod and also the Ram. I don't want a hot shot, but I mean, yeah, maybe I will. So, all right, man. You guys have a great rest of your night. I will see you all here, hopefully beginning middle of this week, and keep your eyes peeled on the Discord. I'll try to make an announcement, give you guys a little heads up there when we are going to be live. Make sure that you do have the bell ready for notifications here on YouTube, and at least that way you get notified whenever we do get live. But anyway, smash it, like, all of that crap. I will see you guys all a little bit later. So anyway, salute you guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you next live stream, guys. We'll see you. Peace out. Peace out.